Can you please confirm my screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Right. So today the concept is how to install web services role on Windows Server and how to access the web services outside of the environment. So let me connect to AWS console first. Let me log in here. I hope my screen is visible to everyone, right? So I'm going to Mumbai location. So I'm clicking on EC2 service. In the last session, I had created Windows Server, right? So this is my Windows Server. Let me power on this. So right now this machine is stopped state and click on start the instance. Now the machine is powering on. So during the machine powering on, the public IP address will be assigned by DHCP services from Amazon Web Services. Okay. So the instance state is pending. So click refresh here and you can check this. So this will take at least a minimum a minute to power on this machine. After that, we can connect this machine and we can install it. So now the machine is running fine and you can check the status check. It is initializing. So it will tell us that the health status of the instance in EC2. So that means backend, any network issues, performance level issues, anything will be displaying in the status level. So basically, two checks will be verified from the Amazon side. So if the 2 out of 2 check pass, the server is healthy and is working fine. So this will take more than 2 minutes to verify the health status of the server. Meanwhile, you can connect the server by using the public IP address. Okay. Any other question? The next question is when you want to connect this Windows machine. So in Google, you can directly download the remote desktop connection manager application in there. This is a Microsoft application. So you can download this application on your system and you can run. So you don't need to install this application on your system. You can directly download. After that, you can see this rdcman.exe file is available. So now let me open this. After I open this, now I'm getting a black screen. So I'm going to create a new session, okay, on my desktop, my AWS class. So this is the name I'm given. I can right click, add a server, and whatever server which is powered on right now, the public IP address I'll take here and I paste here and click add. Now I can go to file, save all. Now I can connect this server. So now the username is administrator, okay, administrator, and password. Let's go here, right click, connect RDP client, get password, upload private file on the desktop, keep as home bar. So the recently this is a file was created. Click OK and click decrypt and copy the password. Let's go here and I can paste this IP address and I can connect this server. See this, it is asking the security certificate. Don't show me again. Now I'm connecting to the server. So like that, you can connect multiple servers in a single window by the using of remote desktop connection. Okay. So now the machine is successfully connected. So few things I need to do before I need to install the web services. So make sure in this server, I need to check the firewall, whether it is on or off. Now, I think my command is wrong. Let me check that. Now, you can check the private network and public network. Both should be turned off because every system it's connecting to the switch. So let me tell you in real-time environment how the systems are getting connected. So in the real-time environment, the systems are connected like this. Okay, either physical machine or virtual machines. Every system has some IP address. Example, 192.168.1.1, 192.168.1.2, 192.168.1.3, like this. But this systems, which is connecting to switch, this type of devices. So this device is connected, and with the help of this device, the system able to communicate to other systems. This is called networking. So basically, what's the problem here? Okay, every Windows server, it has an inbuilt firewall. So the firewall, it has two firewalls will be there. One is public firewall. Okay, suppose this is a public firewall, and the same way, one more. Okay, one more is a private firewall. So one is public network connection. Another one is a private network connection. As I told you, LAN and WAN, private address and public address. So these two networks are by default available in the firewall rules with the help of the user able to get connected internally and externally by using these firewalls. But firewalls, we need to write down each and every rule, private incoming rules and outbound rules, and public incoming rules and outgoing rules, both you need to write down. So that is not your responsibility as a VMware engineer or maybe virtual machine administrator or cloud administrator. That is not your responsibility. Every company they have a separate administrator, firewall administrator, the network administrator. They will take care of it. So the switch is connecting to the firewall. Okay, the switch is connecting to the firewall, just like that. So so every connection is going through firewall. Then the network will be getting out. Same way, any network connection is coming from outside. Again, it touches the firewall and checks the incoming and outgoing rules, and the connection will be entering into the network. This is a safe network communication everywhere they're implementing here. Similar in your cloud computing also, in Amazon Web Services, your security group will take care of this action. Okay, so that means if you go to EC2, the services, in the left side, network and security group is creating, right? This is act as a firewall. So security group is nothing but firewall. It has an inbound rule, it has an outbound rule. So don't talk about the outbound rules. mainly we need to consider about the inbound role here. Okay, let's go here about this structure. Everyone is understand this is a traditional computing architecture. Now I'm showing here this is a cloud computing architecture. Suppose if you turn off these firewalls, it will affect anything? Nothing, because all the services are coming to security group. So security group, it has a strong firewall rules we are configuring with the help of security engineer help. So that's why any application, any services, any data which you configure inside this machine, it is safe and secure. Okay. So anybody have any questions here about the firewall and security rules configuration? No? So next thing is how to change the computer name in the server. So let's open the file explorer, right click on this PC, go to properties, and now here the server name is there. You can change the server name. So what is the server name I given in the console? You can see here, this is the one, Mumbai W16 Web01. Let's go to the server. I can change the server name, MUM hyphen W16 Web01. Click OK. After clicking that, this name will be updated in the registry. You must restart the computer, then only these changes will be effectively updated on the entire server. So please wait for at least more than a minute to connect the server back. So we don't see any differentiation when the server is rebooting. It will not show you anything, the system status, whether it rebooting like that. So every time it will be showing running. So this is some kind of maybe AWS need to improve in the console area. That's my suggestion. Okay, but there is no improvement last 10 years. Okay, so this always showing running, running, running. When the machine is rebooting, if it is showing that, that will be great actually. See, even if I'm refreshing, it is not showing rebooting. Okay, let's connect the server back. Connect server as administrator, password, connect.
Rajesh, this
Yes.
system name, uh, can it get automatically assigned when a system is connected onto a network? For
Not get.
example, okay, for example, we do reimage our laptops, right? I'm just giving an example. After the reimage of the laptop, it's a new Windows. Okay. So then we go ahead and connect this laptop to our office network. So I have seen during this time, after it connects to office network, there are certain prefix configuration gets added, and then a system name is also added to that.
Okay.
So is a system name can also be dynamically set from the security end, or
No security, and actually that is actually scripting. Okay, that is a
okay.
scripting. So such kind of program they'll be written in the strong PowerShell. So
Uh,
based on that, they will get connected to the server and forcefully updating the name, firewall rules. other security rules applying to the machine because of your machine is fresh, right? So
Correct.
your machine will not able to match with other operating system in the in the network. So your machine is a fresh means. So anybody can easily spoil your data because of you don't have security rules are updated in your system. So that's why every time uh, the system will communicating to your office network server whether this laptop is up to date or not. If it is not up
Uh,
to date, it will forcefully update the patch to get updated automatically. So due to security reasons.
okay, that's a script which runs and provides all the details.
Yes, they will take care. So
Okay.
even such kind of scripts you want to maintain means these are the servers, not a desktop basically. So the servers you need to do from the master catalog. So there is a master template we will be creating. Going forward, I will tell that. So based on that, we will create it. Probably next couple of classes, I will tell that. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Now I'm going to connect the server back. See, the server name is changed. Click yes. Now I don't want to keep the customized this complex password. I want to set my simple password. Let's go to start control panel and user accounts, manage another account. Click this, change password, the existing password. I'm changing new password. Click change the password. So successfully password is changed. Suppose my system is sign out. So I can save the password. I can save the password in my profile. Admin straighter and password is so and so. And I can save the password in the remote desktop connection manager. So domain, no domain is a work group. So that's why dot backslash, save it, connect. Next time, I don't want to enter the password, directly double click and I can connect the server simply. So what is the next step? I'm planning to, I'm planning to install a web services role on this Windows machine. How to install web services role? Very simple. Go to start. There is a server manager is there. Click on that. And here we have a multiple services are showing in the add and remove features. Click on this. So now it's server is busy. Just now open the server manager console. Now what we need to do, just click on add roles and features after some time. Then you can select the role and you can install it. Click on next. Role-based feature-based installation. Now this is a server where I'm installing. This is a private IP address. Now here we need to select the services name called web server. So going forward, I will teach DHCP service, DNS service, and Active Directory services, and network and file share services also. Now click on next, 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 install. Now this will take a couple of minutes to install the web services. Okay, this role will take a couple of minutes to install. After the installation, your web server is successfully ready. We can connect.
Rajesh, you mentioned about work group, right? Uh,
Yeah,
s-
work group.
dot backslash.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
dot.
So, can you let me know what are the different command types of domains, or I don't know how to frame it.
Okay.
How
Work
will I
group,
find out? Yeah.
work group versus domain. If you search like this, if you go to images, Okay, you can see this.
Okay.
Michael, this image is up there. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. You can see this. This is work group. Example, you have a four computers in your home. You connected with switcher and you're able to accessing network and you're able to communicating it.
Okay.
Suppose your name is Rajesh and you're connected with this system. Maybe other person name also Rajesh. Maybe he's logged in here. Okay, he has a different password and you have a different password. So you'll not able to log into other system in the work group because your profile is created on your machine and his profile is created on another machine. So your profile will not come to other computer to log. Coming to the domain, so we have a separate Active Directory server, which is also connected to the network. All the computers is member of the domain. Even user account also created in domain controller. Example, Rajesh, Mahesh, Girish, like that usernames are created. So any user can log into any of the computer in the domain. So this is called domain network. This is called workgroup network. This is an individual computer console access. This is any domain member you can log into any domain computer.
Okay. Got it. Got
That's
it.
the
Thank you.
differences.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Thanks. Yeah.
So work group is basically your home, or maybe your library, like that. Your domain is like your company, like you're joining in Infosys, Cognizant. So your ID will get created, right? So the ID will be created on Active Directory.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So now coming to this, and web services role is successfully installed and click close here. And now close here. And you can check that whether web services role is successfully installed or not. How can you check that? Go to File Explorer, go to File Explorer, go to C drive, iNetwork, www root. So this is the web page is readily available. How can you check that? I can open the browser. I can open the browser and I can check that. Open the Internet Explorer browser. So how to check internally if any site is working on? Very simple. So go to address bar, you can check local host and hit enter. Just type local host, hit enter. This is a default web page. Even this web page, you can access from internet also, from your computer. Yes, how it is possible? With this IP address. So here, this is a public IP address is there. This is the public IP address. With that also, we can able to access. Okay. With that also, you can connect. But the problem is externally when you're connecting, the communication is coming through your security group. By default, or security group port number 80 is not allowed, I think. So go to security group, inbound rule, port number 8 is not allowed. So I can add the rule HTTP, okay, and connect from anywhere. I can save here. Now I can check this. See this, the web page is working fine. Now we can check that this IP address, you're able to access this web page. Can you please let me know?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. It is working for everyone. Can you please confirm?
I'm thinking. Yeah, it is. It works.
Okay. So shall we deliver a beautiful website? Shall we deliver a beautiful website on this server? I'll show you. So let's go to sample HTML websites download. Okay. I can go to free-css.com. I have a lot of websites on there. Suppose this website looks very simple, shapeable. Okay. Now I'll be downloading this website on my system. That is downloaded. It's very simple. Right click, copy. I can paste here in the C inet pub www root. I'm extracting the files here. Good. I can copy all the files. I can go to www root, and these two default pages I'm going to remove. I'm going to replace the files. After that, I can delete this folder. And this zip file also, I'll move to download folder. Pretty simple, right? Now, you can check here. So the web page is, everything is loaded here. Now can come back. Okay, come back. Let me refresh this. That's it. The website is live now. You can check that. That's it, guys. I have published one website from the cloud environment. Such a simple, you can deliver a website from the cloud.
What about multiple websites hosting? How they do?
You can do that. You can do that. Multiple
Be-
sites you can host.
because
If
we
you
have
want to
only one
multiple,
root, right? Root folder.
no. You have only one root folder. Suppose if you want to share multiple sites, pretty simple. That's not a big deal. Suppose I can create a folder name. Hmm, Control X. I pasted here.
Okay.
Now I have created a folder. Now okay. Now
Uh,
created separate folder and I created here Shapeable. Okay. Now if you go into the default page, I think now the page will not work. You can see. It will not work. See, page is not working. Huh? The same way here, shape align it use. This is one page. If I
Oh,
have
okay.
if you want, I can multiple websites I can host on the single server. So for this address, I can take separate a web address from GoDaddy or maybe Big Rocks, different hosting services, right? I can
Uh-huh.
purchase a domain, I can deliver it.
Okay. On that domain, you can put this IP address, right?
Yes. No, no.
Yeah.
There is some kind of configuration that I
Uh-huh.
will show you in the upcoming class. In
So,
Route 53 concept, I'll explain.
okay. Because whenever you open any web page, it starts with
Mhm,
HTTP uh, backslash and then the page name, right?
mhm.
Now here we are starting with the IP address and the page name.
Right now, I'm not purchased any friendly name. Okay, like just like Amazon, Flipkart, uh, just like that. I've not purchased any name. So this is I'm currently connecting with IP address. Nobody will not connect a website with IP address. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so they will have some kind of friendly name. Okay, example Girish.com, Rajesh.com. So like that, everybody have that. Okay,
Yes.
example, I have purchased a website name called HelloRana.com. Okay, so this is my website. Okay. So recently I purchased. So I'll give you this website for testing purpose. Okay. This is a website. This name I'll be given to access this website through Route 53. We will access it. So that's actually next week project, Route 53
Okay.
project.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and let's talk to the one of the real-time project. So now everybody is clear how to create Windows function, how to connect, and how to install web services, how to load the web page, okay, how to connect, and how to enable the port number 80 and the security group. Everybody, you understand, right? The next
Uh,
one real-time scenario, the architecture diagram I'll explain. Okay, so in this batch, my Citrix students also is there. Okay, so their perspective, I'm explaining this concept. If other people, if you're trying to understand, okay, well and good. If you're not understand, you please put your question. Okay, I will explain that. So altogether, the cloud environment we are using for what purpose? Creating a service. So there is a service name called Citrix. Citrix. So the Citrix architecture I'm explaining here. Citrix architecture. So guys, this is a Citrix architecture diagram. We can see here. This is a Citrix architecture diagram. Everybody is seeing, right? See,
yes.
right. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are the entire setup we are creating on the hypervisor. Either you can create on the cloud. Understood?
Yes. Sir.
Okay. You can create on the cloud. So especially the storefront server is a web server. Storefront server is a web server. So I told you, know, so today web server how to install and configure. So basically in the Citrix environment, the web server we called as storefront server. So this storefront server we are installing on the cloud environment. So you understand, right? How this web server is connected externally. What is the port number we need to open? Everything you understand today. So going forward, so this storefront also we can install on the cloud environment. The internal users they can connect and external users they can. So such a way we can build every server in the cloud and we can deliver the applications and desktop to the end users. So such a concept we are going to build going forward from the Amazon Web Services. So not only we are creating on the physical server, Not only we are creating on the hypervisor environment like VMware. So now the trend is access layer, control layer, resource layer, all the components and services we are delivering on the Amazon Web Services. Are you clear? This is actually trend now. So this is a old slide. Let me end this show. I'll show you the latest version. The article, you will get that. Are you seeing here?
Yes.
This is the latest diagram. So here also access layer, control layer, resource layer. Either you can creating in the hypervisor, either you can create in the Citrix cloud, or you can create in the Amazon Services cloud also you can. So if you're learning the Amazon Web Services, okay, there is no more use. If you are practically, if you are presenting your services on the cloud, okay, so you need to showcase them your services such a way. Otherwise, what's the purpose of what simply you're coming and creating it? Not right. So basically, a cloud is which is used for like a servers, application server, database servers, license servers, etc. etc. Okay. So going forward, I'll be split into two batches from the next week onwards, Monday. So AWS team and the Citrix team. So wherever it is possible, I will club together. I'll show you. So Citrix team, what are the possibilities services we are using from the Amazon Web Services? Amazon Web Service project. You can use this project. You can explain well in the interview, the upcoming wherever you join the company, so that you can explain well and you can prove yourself like you are experienced person. Okay, without any doubts. Okay, that's the reason I'm planning this architecture we are going to build in the. Okay,
Yeah.
other questions, guys?
Rajesh, Raj-
Tell me.
Rajesh, when you said Citrix services, right? So, so this services you will add it to one server. From there, it will be distributed to all the systems on the network. Is that way?
Exactly. I'll tell you. I'll tell you one small story. Okay, so that you can easily understand. This is a Citrix environment, right?
Yeah.
What they're doing is, suppose
Rajesh, we lost you.
no, no, no. I'm just creating the diagram.
Okay.
I'm audible.
Yeah, yeah.
Save. See, this entire environment they'll set up in the AWS. Okay,
Okay.
clear.
Yes, sir.
What is the use of this Citrix is, example, a company name called Wipro. Okay, right.
Okay.
So employees join. Okay, employees are joined like this. Okay,
Okay.
so everybody they'll get laptop from the company. Huh? Everybody
Yes.
they'll get a laptop from the company like this.
Yeah.
So how many applications we need to install? So a lot of
Is
applications like
yeah.
MS Office, Adobe
Ah,
Reader, Flash Player. Okay, so many applications. So that everything is license cost.
exactly. Yeah.
So those applications, if you are installing on this particular resource layer, Citrix will Citrix will deliver the applications. Okay, Citrix will deliver the application from the cloud to the user. Understand?
Okay. Okay.
So if they have only one application, they can connect it by the multiple. Only one server, they connected by the multiple. So we'll save a lot of money in terms of the user, the license, and the storage cost, maintenance cost, everything. So this is the trend nowadays we are going.
Okay. Okay. So
So
for
single
each
application, multiple users.
So for each application, for example, this two laptop is newly added to the network, and this requires Office 365.
Mhm.
So you will deploy one Office 365 on one of the
Server,
service
so
servers, right?
yeah, yeah,
On
yeah,
the That is
yeah,
Citrix, right? Citrix.
exactly. So basically, user will directly connect it to storefront.
Okay.
Okay, user will directly storefront, and storefront will communicating here and deliver them. So this
Okay.
entire setup was created in the cloud.
Ah,
Either
got
you
it.
can create in the Amazon Web Services, Azure, anywhere you can set. That's what.
Okay, okay. We can create ourselves like different. We can create the same setup in AWS or uh, Citrix or other
Suppose
clouds,
I,
right?
I'll tell you. Maybe in this batch, maybe you are a Windows administrator. So you will come here and you'll build all the Windows operating system. So
Uh,
next, SQL administrator will come, he will install SQL services. Okay.
uh,
So firewall team is coming, firewall they'll be set up. So everybody they will build and set up this environment.
uh,
Okay. It's not a single person. Collectively from all the group of people, they're building this environment and delivering the applications to the environment.
so how they choose which cloud platform they want to use? For example, we have created instance or the server on AWS.
Yes.
Now, either we can go for Citrix or some other, right? Cloud platform. How will we decide? Like, what is the criteria? Why should I only go to Citrix? Why should not I go to some other cloud platforms?
Okay, no. Your question should be something different. So why Citrix is only selecting Amazon Web Services, not for other cloud? That is your question.
Okay, now I am creating this instance on AWS, right? So
Hmm.
why can't I use the same setup in AWS itself, cloud, instead of like
And
going for?
Azure or Google Cloud or
Yeah,
Alibaba Cloud like that.
correct.
Amazon is the best service. That's what. There is no doubt here. So you can check that Amazon Web Services, most of the technology people are already tired. Okay. So
Uh,
that's why Amazon is so popular nowadays. You can
so
tell me
any
one
cloud
one
platform
application.
I can
You can
install it.
you can tell me one application, any application you can tell me. No problem. You can
Windows
tell me one application. No, one application service or maybe any special service in the world. Can you tell me one service?
SFDC.
Sorry,
Is that
SAP?
SFDC? SFDC.
What is mean SFDC mean?
That's cloud services.
No. Don't tell that.
Uh,
My question is, you don't tell the cloud services. Any applications like a Citrix, like other kind of products. No, you can tell
yeah,
me
if you
that kind
type
of
if
service.
you type SFDC,
Mhm.
SF,
SFDC.
yeah.
This is a Salesforce now. It's a
Uh,
competition to the AWS. We don't tell that. It's a separate cloud. You don't give
okay.
any cloud competition. SAP. SAP
Uh,
is a company, right? So
uh,
SAP is a company. So now can come to this. Okay. You can see this. AWS Marketplace. Okay. In
uh,
AWS Marketplace, how many community AMS are there? Here zero is there. Here
okay.
8,215 models are there. You can
Uh,
see that SAP application on SUSE. application on Red Hat. Why? Why SAP is giving the such offers to creating an Amazon website? Such a good platform, right? Cloud.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Juniper. Juniper is a network service. You can check that. Juniper is there. And any other service you can tell me in the world? Any service you can tell, no problem. Old top services. Can be Salesforce also is there? Let me check that. I don't know. I never checked that.
Um, it's
Yeah,
there.
Salesforce also is
Salesforce.
there.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
a
there.
service. Yeah.
Sales. Yeah. So you can tell that because of 8,215 different services are there. So definitely most of the world top services are available. Okay.
Oh, okay. 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 Got it.
So that's why it's a number one cloud service provider. So thank you all. Okay. We'll continue tomorrow. The tomorrow session is very most important. And the concept is load balancing between the web servers. Okay. Load
Okay.
balancing. So I
Okay.
have created only one web server. So tomorrow I'll create multiple web servers. And between the multiple web servers, how the load will be equally distributing. The concept I'll explain. So today you asked one question, right? How to create multiple missions from the single image. Even
Yeah.
the concept I'll explain tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
So before ending, any other questions?
One request that you showed us, no, like the services, how you uh,
Mhm, mhm.
the diagram where so
This one, this one.
yeah, yeah. So if you can let us know like how one of the services is added and how it is accessed from the other service. For example,
Don't
if I
worry,
add,
don't worry,
if
don't worry,
yeah,
don't
yeah,
worry. I will put all the people in Saturday, Sunday new demo in Citrix batch. Okay, everybody please join. So module one and module two, both uh, modules I will explain clearly so that you can easily understand one real-time environment how look likes. Okay, so
yes,
how access layer will work, how control layer will work, how resource layer will work, everything you'll understand. Okay,
yes,
so I will set up the total 4 hours of class Saturday, Sunday. Everybody please join. That is a workshop. You please join. Everybody, I'll send you the
please.
invitation.
Thank you very much.
No problem. So thank you. See you
Thank you,
tomorrow.
guys. Bye bye.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.